Okay, so an awful lot of people are talking about the Carolina Fort Worth incident, and I'm going to give my thoughts. I'm going to wait a minute here. I'm going to have somebody join in and chat. But yeah, I know the YouTube world is abuzz with it. I had never seen Carolina in Fort Worth myself. I guess she's a very popular YouTuber. And today she was arrested. I'm going to get into the details of that in a minute here. I'm waiting to see. Hold on a second. I am getting a message. Okay. Anyway, so if you don't know what happened, this lady is a what we call First Amendment auditor, and she was out doing some cop watching, and the police objected, and my phone is ringing again. Um, sorry. So let me first show you the clip. This will be just a couple of minutes of she was going down. Apparently, the police were doing some sort of a parking enforcement thing, and she was recording it. And let's see what happens.
Okay, here it says, here's a sign. Does anybody know how to do these? This is what the sign says. I got to scratch, so let me focus in. Here's what the signs say. The signs say, validated parking. Please register upon parking. Businesses can then validate parking for Folk Street warehouses. Ways to validate. You can scan the QR code or text pay. Failure to pay or extend time may result in boots. Okay, so how do they know if they paid or not? That's what I want to know. How do they know if they paid or not? How do you know if they paid or not? How do you guys know if they paid or not? Oh, they're going to ignore me too. Help, rape, fire, 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 fire. That's great community relations too. How do you know if they paid or not, ladies? Hey, ladies, hey, ladies, hey, ladies. Hey, Kruger. No, I'm not going to before. There's no investigation. There's no nothing.
You can go to the other side of the street. You're going to get arrested. I'm not warning you again.
What are you talking about?
Go to the other side of the street right now.
Wait, tell me why first.
You're under arrest. You're not.
No, I'm not under it. Okay, you
stop resisting. Stop resisting.
She's bleeding.
So she tried to ask a question of those cops. They ignored her. Then this male cop came over to insert himself and throw his ego around, told her to go to the other side of the street. She asked why. He put her under arrest, grabbed her arm, threw her to the ground. She was knocked out. You heard the one cop say she's bleeding, and you hear that gurgling noise? That was her. that was her making that noise. While this pig of a cop is saying, "Stop resisting." And you know she was not resisting. This is a lady, I'm not quite sure, I've heard she's around 55 to 60 years old and weighs around 100 pounds. And she's on the ground, unconscious, and the cop is saying, "Stop resisting." And you know the reason he's saying stop resisting is because he wanted on his body cam for later, so she could say he gave her a hard time. Okay, she was unconscious. She was taken to the hospital. She was there all day. She did wake up, and they took her to jail. Now, let me show you something else. Let's look at her mugshot. Let's look at the mugshot of this terrible criminal who dared to go out and film the police and dared to ask a question. Do you see it? Let me see if I can make it bigger for you. First of all, let's do that. And let me go back over here. This, as you can see, it says Carolyn Rodriguez, white female. Now, let's read the charges. False alarm or report. Okay, if you watch that little clip of a video I just showed you, she jokingly said when those cops wouldn't turn around and talk to her, "Fire, rape." Now they're going to try to say she was making a false report. Obviously, those two cops did not look alarmed when she said fire, rape, right? So how could they have been taking her seriously? Interfere with public duties. Did you see her interfering? Those two lady cops weren't doing a damn thing. What was she interfering with? Resisting an arrest. I already mentioned that. You know, that's a bunch of shit. Evading arrest. How the hell did she evade arrest? She was cuffed and thrown on the ground. How's that evading? Was she somehow trying to crawl away while she was unconscious? But again, let me, in case you're not really seeing it, let's look at that mugshot. Look at that. That's what that cop did to her. And by the way, let's talk about that cop. His last name is Kruger, and he has a history of violent behavior. Not long ago, he pulled a gun on a guy who was jaywalking. He's had other violent incidences, and all they do is they move him around from precinct to precinct. Now, at 10 a.m. Central Time on Tuesday, the Fort Worth City Council is meeting. I think if you are in that area or can get in that area, it would be worth going there and seeing just what the city plans to do about a cop like this. Now, tomorrow, Caroline is being arraigned in front of a judge, and we'll see if the judge is some sort of a witless blue line police protector and it's just going to go along with this bullshit, or if he'll just throw it out like he should. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it. Everybody, have a good day. God bless America, right? I'm out of here. Hello, Wings.